Hello Internet, this is Marko here with some breaking news that was just released by Cover Corporation. This news is in regards to an announcement regarding defamation, impersonation, and other harassment towards the Cover Corporation talent. Let's read it through here real quick. As always, their statements start off by thanking us very much for supporting Cover Corporation, hereafter referred to as Cover Corp, HOLOLIVE Productions, and especially our talent. We have recently received a number of reports that our talent are being impersonated, including the spreading of false statements and information, and experiencing intrusive behavior such as malicious language and behavior, including through billing functions on all platforms, probably referring to super chats, on our talent stream, as well as being subject to potential abusive behavior and harassment such as slander, defamation, threats, and persistent stalking on social media. Cover Corporation is implementing a number of measures, including frequent reporting on all platforms, moderating streams, and collaborating with external legal offices. These malicious cases are being treated as both civil and criminal matters in which strong legal action such as requesting the disclosure of the sender information and lawsuits may be taken as deemed necessary. While the aforementioned measures are being implemented in order so our talent can perform in a safer environment, any ongoing investigations nor each step in such measures will not be made public as to not interfere with the preservation of evidence or any legal measures being taken. On the other hand, Cover Corporation is regularly informing the public on measures and actions in the form of announcements of measures taken to combat defamation and other infringement rights, so that everyone can continue to enjoy content in a safe and carefree manner. We will continue to report the outcomes of any implemented measures, including individual cases. However, there may be details that cannot be disclosed publicly in order to protect our talent from any secondary harm. We greatly appreciate your understanding in this case. Lastly, we are also investigating any malicious activity directed towards our fans, and which we at Cover Corporation find extremely distressing. If you experience any firsthand or witness anything, please do not try to take matters into your own hands and report it to the relevant platforms. Please contact Cover Corporation and share any concerns via the allocated report or inquiry form, and refrain from contacting talent directly. Now, there is a link here that does go directly to the report issue here, where you can select slanderous, inappropriate videos, so on and so forth, and put your information and detail of the case into the report information box. And of course, please note that they will not be able to respond individually after reports are filed. I personally have done several reports for both companies with Any Color Inc. and Cover Corporation, and in only one case was I contacted later on for more details. So finally, we ask for the understanding of all of our fans as we at Cover Corporation continue to implement the necessary measures, including providing all of our HOLOLIVE production talents with the utmost care to ensure that they and fans can continue to enjoy interactions together. Now, this is a step above what is normally done in the case of addressing this situation here of defamation, impersonation, so on and so forth, because this is directly addressing the actual actions of people who are doing malicious things against the talent and the fans of said talent. We see this a lot also with Any Color Inc. because of all the misinformation, lies and slanders that are done by these gossip or drama, the VTuber type people who embellish upon things that are said and done. And if we also take a look at their quarterly reports, they also include in the ESG related activities what they are currently doing regarding defamation and malicious activities done towards their talent here. This is just one example here where they list off it from an entire year period, the number of cases of defamation against their talent, and what the legal actions that they're taking in regards to this. Now, obviously, they cannot address every single issue directly with the fans or with the person reporting it. However, there is a lot of things that have to be done behind the scenes in order to get information gathered to properly evaluate the situation and figure out which authorities, or in some cases which platforms need to be contacted in order to gather more information, like IP addresses, if money is being spent with like super chats, you could have that traced back to whoever's credit card is being used, stuff like that. So it is not something that Cover Corporation is neglecting on. They are very proactive regarding these situations. That to have 116 cases that they are currently working on for defamation alone, kind of speaks volumes about how seriously they are trying to take each report and finding the ones that are definitely traceable back to the person that is doing the cyberstalking or abuse of talent, that kind of thing. It's something I do want to touch upon as well, as we do not just see this with Cover Corporation, we see this with other VTuber groups as well, including Any Color with Niji Sanji, and the current state of the English branch of Niji Sanji, with a lot of drama and fallout that came from events earlier in this year, and the current situation with the remaining talent trying to rebuild and reshape Niji Sanji EN into a successful branch. So this is definitely something that people click on in order to see what's happening. However, be wary of the information you get from other news sources or outlets when they start throwing you lines that are demeaning towards the talent and or the company they work for. Because once they start injecting personal opinion into the news that they say that they're reading, it's not the news anymore. It's their opinion. They're opining on the situation. So be aware of where the cutoff is between them reporting the news and then them injecting their personal opinion. This is just a short video. I did want to opine on this while I was working on other stuff, and I was right in the middle of working on my next installment in my video series, so please stay tuned to that. Until next time, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever the case may be for you. This is Marko Yamashita signing off. Peace.